Hi there, today I'm doing 3 simple Christmas crafts. The first 2 are Christmas ornaments. I'm doing a woodland, kind of natural look for our upstairs main Christmas tree this year. So the first ornament is a dried orange ornament. It's really easy. I just took about 5 oranges and cut them into thin slices, laid them on baking sheets lined with parchment paper, and then baked them at 200 degrees for about 4 to 5 hours or until they looked nice and dry. Not only is this really easy, it makes your house smell really good. Once the orange slices were finished, I pulled them out, let them cool for just a little bit, and then I used paddle wire for my tree hooks. Now you can use ribbon, you can use jute twine, anything you like. I just thought this was easy and I liked how it just went right through each slice. For the next project, I made pine cone ornaments. If you've seen some of my other videos, you probably know that I love to forage things from my own yard. We have a really nice forest area in our backyard with lots of pretty evergreens. The other day I noticed that one of my trees had these really cute little pine cones. I love the texture, I love the color, and I thought they would make a great addition to my woodland tree theme. My daughter and I gathered up a few bowlfuls of the pine cones, then headed back inside to see what we could come up with in terms of ornaments. Aren't they the cutest little pine cones? We decided to hot glue the pine cones together. We had a lot of fun coming up with different shapes and configurations for the different ornaments. This really is such an easy project, one that your kids can enjoy, the whole family, anyone. And I really do think it's going to make a big impact for our tree. Just the way we're grouping the pine cones together and the different texture and color of the cones. To finish them off, I just hot glued a piece of twine to each cone to make a little hook for the Christmas tree. You probably don't need that step, you could probably just nestle them right into the tree, but I wanted to just in case. I love how they turned out. I think it's going to look so great on our tree. The third project I did was cardboard trees. This is a great way to reuse all of those cardboard boxes that show up as your Christmas gifts arrive. The first thing I did was find some nice triangle shapes to use to trace my trees. Now you can freehand this, but I just wanted my trees to be very similar to each other. So I just cut one out and then used it to trace onto the second piece of cardboard. Now the way these trees fit together is by cutting each cutout. You cut up from the bottom of one about 3/4 of the way, making sure not to cut all the way through, and then cutting from the top down 3/4 of the way. I found it was easier to make that cut before painting. When it comes time to put them together, you kind of just have to wiggle them and make adjustments until they fit and the tree is standing up straight. Now keep in mind, I'm just using this clip as a demonstration. I haven't painted it yet, but I just wanted to try it out before I painted it. I painted first and then put them together. If they had gaps or anything, I used a little hot glue to secure the tips or the bottoms just to make sure they were nice and straight. During the project, I was actually liking how the trees looked on my dining room table, so I'm considering leaving this or maybe adding to it for my Christmas tablescape. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.